Hello, and welcome back to the Gratitude Incarnate podcast. I'm your host, Amanda Rose, and this is the Daily Divine Download. So, I'm sure you're having a fantastic Friday, and if you're not, you're in a really great place to be right now, because that's kind of what this message is about today. So, recently I've developed this method to help us instantly get into a higher vibration, to instantly feel grateful and, just embody an attitude of gratitude. And that's what Gratitude Incarnate is all about. And I was thinking about that today, and I've seen a few posts on Facebook about how we need to control our thoughts. We need to think positively all the time. And while I understand that that's where some people are at in their journey, because I used to be there too, about a year ago, maybe a little bit longer, I received a very powerful message from some people who were my friends and then weren't my friends anymore. And when I discovered that they didn't want to be friends with me anymore, I wanted to inquire about this. What is it that you think I did to where you don't want to be in this sort of relationship with me anymore? Just to have some feedback so I could evaluate that and see if there was something that I could do to better myself going forward. And one of these people said that I was spreading toxic positivity. And at the time, I really had no clue what that meant. And I did find that very offensive then. However, in looking into that, I realized that this person, from my new perspective, was correct. So just to briefly touch on that a little bit, toxic positivity is essentially when we're forcing ourselves or trying to force others to be positive all the time. Our feelings are very valid, and sometimes those feelings aren't always positive. Sometimes our thoughts aren't always positive. And when we have 60,000 or so thoughts running through our mind each day, it can become extremely overwhelming to try to have all those thoughts be positive, okay? And as you go through this journey with spirituality, you may find that just kind of naturally starts happening more and more on its own, as you learn each day. And that's what happened for me. I learned from that experience, and I was like, okay, I don't have to constantly preach positivity to people. Like, if somebody doesn't want to feel positive, that is well within their rights as a human being. That's the beauty of this human experience. And that's part of my message, is that we get to decide how long we want to feel that way, and we get to decide if we want to work towards shifting those feelings more permanently towards a positive vibration. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of share that with you guys today. The method that I developed is there for people who are ready to go down that path. If you are ready to leave behind depression, anxiety, and grief, this method is here for you. But if you want to stay in those feelings, remember that is your choice. And those feelings are there for a reason, and they serve a purpose. If you want to feel them, if you don't want to feel them, that is your choice. You always get to choose. And at the end of the day, that's really the message that I'm bringing to you guys, is you get to choose how you want to feel. Okay? If you want to work towards being grateful in every moment, that's great. This is the place to be. If not, maybe you might come back to this later, or maybe you may not come back to it at all. But I just want you guys to know that no matter where you're at in this journey, I honor that, and I love you for being who you are, exactly as you are right now. And if that message from yesterday about the gratitude message doesn't resonate with you, or you feel like you're not ready to move out of those feelings of depression, anxiety, or grief, know that that's okay. And know that whenever you're ready to, you can decide to, okay? I love you guys. I am so happy and so grateful that you're showing up and listening to these episodes and doing this work on yourself. Okay? I'm grateful to just be able to share this with you. Excuse me. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with for today. Like I said, just allow yourself to be who you are, and remember that you get to decide when you're ready, okay? So that's it. Have a grateful day, and I'll talk to you soon.